Hello, friends. So we will. So today's topic. Let me just share the screen, and this is quite an exciting topic. We'll discuss about why there are so many negatives about network marketing businesses. Okay, so we'll go through some of the facts and the reasons, and then we'll also talk about if you are thinking of starting or joining a network marketing business, then what is the best, and how do you decide the best company for yourself? Okay, so let's get started. Let me just share the screen, and we are all set to go. Okay. um okay, yes. So let's go to the first slide of why exactly there are so many negatives about network marketing businesses out there, or the opportunity itself. Okay, the first is uh, if you understand or analyze the reasons, so then you'll find out it's not the business but the people who make it really really bad. For example, the first thing is you'll come across a lot of people, okay, who have been pestered by these network marketers. So that means because most of the time the network marketing businesses are built within your friends and family members, so people start pestering their friends and family members that why don't you join the business, it is a really good business. Because guys, we all have to understand that not everything is for everyone. So that means there can't be all engineers, all doctors, or all mechanics, or all lawyers, because people have their own preferences. So that means if you pester someone to be a doctor or pester someone to become a lawyer, so that will not go well if somebody is not interested for that. Okay, so that's the one of the primary reasons you'll find a lot of people, they just stay away from these network marketers. And as soon as you or the second person comes and approaches them, and they recall the first person who approached them and they were pestering, they just want to stay away from it. And as soon as they hear that you are also into a network marketing business, and they just try to avoid you, they try just to not having a longer conversation about anything, because they have a fear that you may lead the conversation to the business opportunity. Okay, so that's the pestering. Second is forcing people to buy. So that's also another thing you will see. A lot of people have done it, that they are after the people to buy the products. Okay, because these people are friends and family members, if they don't, somebody is not becoming a part of their business, they said, okay, if not the business opportunity, you can buy some products. Okay, and then it is when it goes to that extent that you are forcing people, that's not that good. Again, because that person may not be interested for that specific product at that specific price with that kind of a quality. So that is extremely important, that a lot of people, or we should not force people. Okay, neither to become a part of the business nor to buy products. Okay, so it's always, any shop, if you go to any shop out there, and then if the shopkeeper forces you to buy anything, you don't like it, would you? So that's the reason why you should never do that in this business as well. Third thing is products, expensive products. So that means when you come across someone who is negative about or not so positive about the business, that person may have some kind of he may not have personal opinion, or may not have first hand experience. Maybe it is a second hand experience, he or she has heard from somebody else. Now, products are expensive. You'll find that in most of the time the products what these network marketing companies deal with, if you compare these products, the pricing, I think most of the time you may find it bit dearer than the products which are outside available at large in your local superstores. So that means products are expensive. But why is that so? Well, I can't tell for all the companies, but the big four or big five companies in this industry, network marketing businesses, you will find that the products are extremely high in quality. What does that mean? So that means the you always pay a premium for the quality. What does that mean? So that means you'll always find the safest car will be more expensive or more dearer to those cars which do not have that kind of a features and the safety and other stuff what a luxurious car will have. So that means you always pay for the quality and the features. Okay. So products, and that makes the products unique. So that is you will always find that the products what a network marketing companies deals with, those products usually are very high in quality, and they want to, and they have to make the products unique and different than others in the market, so that that becomes a unique, or it becomes a competitive advantage. Okay. But if all the products in the market, the quality and and the pricing of those products, whatever is available in the market, if you provide that same thing in network marketing business model, that doesn't make any sense, because people will always go for, if the quality remains the same, so people will always go for a cheaper kind of a products. So it's always makes sense for all of us, or network marketing companies have made the products, kind of the quality of the products, they make it unique, and in the process of them making sure that the products quality is much better than what is available in the market, that comes with a price. Okay. The next thing is quitters influence. What does that mean? So that means people always come across, or they know that some of our friends and family members they quit the business, and that kind of quitters they do influence your decision, our decisions, because they maybe most of the time it's your friends and families. Okay. So that those people who quit the business, again, why do they quit? That may be multiple reasons for people to quitting the business. Somebody doesn't believe in this business, somebody may not find any reasons, or find any time to build it. So it's all, people have different opinions. Okay. And the reasons for them to become a part of the business or not to become the part of the business, that's absolutely their own personal decision. Okay. So now these quitters, these people who quit the business, after they quit, then they do influence, and they do, for example, after quitting, a person goes to you know a birthday party, and one of his friends happened to be there, and they are having a chat, and then this person who just quit the business, he starts sharing about his experience. And you always find that people don't want to blame themselves, they always blame others. Okay. None of us, we don't want to take the um, responsibility or take the onus of anything on us. Okay. It's always the other people who are wrong, and we are always right. So that's where happens the quitters. Okay. After they quit the business, what they do is they never admit that they could not succeed, or they didn't have the work ethics, or they didn't have the belief. What they try to do is start to blame others. Okay. And that is where sometimes the new people, a new person considering the business, maybe, you know maybe influenced by those quitters. Okay. So that's very important, to keep them away. And that means when you are sharing the business opportunity anyone, you are getting them started in the business, and uh, you have to, we call it a bulletproofing. So that means you have to make sure that they are not in influence, or you cannot stop people to interact with others, but at least you have to make that person strong, so that when he or she goes out there, talk to people, and then when they give them negative, so they are not becoming negative. Why? Because they know for sure that the business is good for them, because they have seen the success of other people, they themselves have experienced some success, and they made some money. So that's what it matters. Next thing is pyramid selling. So that's also a reason why people are negative, or people there's so much of negative in the market itself. Okay, what does that mean, pyramid selling? Well, there are companies which is, again, is illegal, but quite a few people, they run this business illegally. Okay. So what is pyramid selling? Pyramid selling is a model, where business model, okay, where again profit sharing is involved. But pyramid selling is when the business, one person who is at the top, is that person founds a company, and then they start to hire kind of a people, and then they come up with the business model, and that, okay, so you just get people into the business. So that's kind of a, there is no product, it's kind of a scheme or a scam thing. So that is pyramid selling. That is, man at the top, person at the top makes all the money, highest income, and people at the bottom, they hardly make any income. Okay. So pyramid selling is illegal in most countries, I would say. Okay. So you can't have a business model where the person at the top makes all the money, and that person puts the least of the efforts. Okay. So let's move on to the next one, is Ponzi scheme. So that's also another factor why people become negative about the business. A Ponzi scheme is when you collect, or the person, one of the people there, so they try to collect money from these different people, and with an expectation, or they give them an expectation that that money will be growing in multifold. So that Ponzi scheme is illegal again. You can't operate illegally, kind of a Ponzi scheme where you are taking advantage of people, taking advantage of their money, you are misappropriating the money of other people. So that's not so good. Okay. And the last is court cases. So there are countries out there, especially Federal Trade Commission, FTC, had an investigation in 1970s, and in the UK as well, there were some court cases. So any business, not for network marketing, for that sake, to be honest, even Microsoft had court cases, even Google had court cases. So that doesn't mean that the just terminated the business. So it's very, very important that the businesses, there will be some reason, some people may get upset, but it's very important as well, if that you read the verdicts of the court, then you will be in a very good position to check for yourself that whether that the case what was filed, was it legitimate, genuine, or not. Okay. So now that's another important thing is, okay, what kind of companies are out there. Okay. Now Avon is the oldest, okay, kind of network marketing company is founded in 1886. Can you guys believe that a company started in 1886 and still going strong? And then Tupperware, they were established in 1946, following by Amway, which started in 1959. Okay. So now these are the top three. That doesn't mean they had only three network marketing companies. There are plenty of them around. I don't know. It may be in hundreds. Okay, but these are the top ones. Based on their history. Okay. And the good news is, Federal Trade Commission (FTC) monitors these businesses that you operate on a multi-level marketing business. If you are running, then FTC, you are in the radar of FTC. So that means there is at least a body which makes sure that uh, there is no illegal or unethical trade practices. Okay. So now let's move on to, oh sorry, let's move on to uh, some of the resources, so where you can refer to. You go back, so there's a Forbes magazine link there, Investopedia link there, and FTC, the one which we just discussed about. So Federal Trade Commission, so that is where you can go through and read about it. But they have come together, or they have come up with some guidances as well. Okay. So now, is last but not the least, is to find out, okay, there are so many positives, so many negatives, and how do you know then what is the right business, right company for you? Well, these are some of the pointers. First is products. Okay. So before you take the decision to join or to be a part of any business, it's very very important that you personally experience the products yourself. You start using the products yourself and see whether you like it or not. Okay, before you think even of um, you know getting started into the business and joining any teams, is very important for you to experience it yourself. So that means, do you like the products? Is that a product you would like to be involved and like to be engaged in? So it's very very important that quality pricing of any products, so what will be you'll be dealing with, so you are aware of it before even you start the business or join a part of the business as business partners or distributor. Okay. Second thing is company. You have to look at the company's history, track record. What kind of history they have? What kind of a track record do they have? Do they have track record of always giving the profit sharing and bonuses on time? And you know what does that history look like, the company's history? So that gives people a lot of confidence. Okay. So that means, if you are thinking about getting started in any businesses, it's very very important that you do some of your background research, and then see the growth trajectory of that company as well. Okay. Bonus plan. Okay, that's another very important factor, because we are getting started in the business. Why? To make money. Okay. So you have to be very careful that in a network marketing business, where the bonus plan is uh, just by recruiting people. Okay, you are not selling and creating any turnover. You are just recruiting people. So that is, that will not, you can clearly say that it's not a genuine business. Okay. So that means that's kind of a Ponzi scheme, you can say. This is a scam thing. So you should be, because the business has to create that turnover before it passes on to you. And it's very very important that you are clear on the business plan, and you are clear about what makes, the profitability as well. You have to be very careful about, okay, how much of money you are going to make, and what are the different kinds of profit sharings. Okay, so that you have to be aware of. And then future plan. Okay, how does that? Okay, past you looked at and you liked it, but what about the future? Okay, is this organization quite passionate about the future, or so that is something you have to investigate. How do you investigate is, just finding out articles, interacting with other people. That's what you will be able to guess. Okay, and then last but not the least is training and mentorship. Okay, so just understand that if you are all alone, you may not, unless you are, like Elon Musk, but without training, without mentorship, you very very difficult for you to grow in the business. So that's where you have to be very careful that whichever organization you are choosing to become a part of, it's very very important that you have the training and mentorship already agreed and arranged, and that is one. Okay, this is very very important. If you do not have any training and mentorship program, so then any people coming from a general background, a job background, they may not be able to succeed in this business because they don't know how to talk to people. Okay, so that's very important for training and mentorship program. So with that, I think these are some of the links, Forbes and Investopedia and FTC. So please go through and take a look. That we are done, and we will speak to you or see you in the next video. Bye.